Start streaming. I'm not sure if this is nope, not picking up. Alright, how about that? Is that better? Let's see. Hopefully that's better. I think it's fine. It's a bit... That's a bit low on that. Let's see. I got that at max, don't I? Yeah, let's put that up to there and see if that works. Not sure how loud I sound. Hopefully it sounds good. Let's hit refresh. Myself. I don't think I should be that. It's a bit loud. I'll try tractor noise. Hopefully the game audio will go through. Let's see. Game audio is not going through though. Put that on. That's better. Game audio is a little bit staticky though. It's going through though. So I think that's fine. So, hello, Nick. Hopefully that sounds better. Oh. I'm only basing this on what I hear. But how do you hear things, Nick? My voice is fine, right? I think my voice is fine. Could probably put some music on too. I need to make one slight edit before I put the music on. Or do I have epidemic sound mentioned? Yeah, I do. I'm fine. Alright, put music on. Music. It worked. Alright, someone got onto the server just fine. Oh, is someone on with the server with me right now? Better check. I'm doing all sorts of things. Oh, they're not signed in at the moment. Okay, that's fine. Okay, oh yeah, music. I thought someone synchronized, so that worked. So I received a pop filter for my microphone, so making sure everything is fine in case anyone's wondering what the heck I'm doing. Okay. Turn off the music so I can hear it, but
You might think the weather's kinda cold, but you know you've got a hand to hold. Come along now and play.
pop filter is something like a physical device. You put that onto the microphone, and then it's supposed to filter like the S noises and filter out like the pronunciation of the letter P so that it doesn't pop so much. That's sort of what it does. But it can affect other things too. Music playback is fine. Let me just check. There's a bit of static from what I understand with the game audio. I don't have any effects on the game audio. That's fine. Oops. Alright, well that's fine. I think I'm fine. Kinda quiet? Oh. What's quiet? Specifically. There's 3 audios. There's the game, and then there is my voice, and then there's the music. Maybe game noise on. Betcha you're gonna say game. Find the audio in here. Arm sensitivity sound 100%. Vehicle is at 100. Put that back at 100. Environmental volume. We'll put that at 100 too. Character volume's fine. Radio, I don't use radio. I'm gonna turn that off. My voice? My voice is... How about now? Is that better? Is that a little louder? Hopefully that's a little louder. Maybe put it at gain at 3. Maybe that's better. That might be better. I hope. Music is a bit loud. Music is pumping up pretty loud though. Okay, that's better. I can leave that at 3. And everything else is balanced. Fine. There we go. Alright. Should be fine now. There. All right. Okay. This looks good. We should be okay. There's a bit of static, I know, somewhere. Probably the game. Not sure why that game audio is so staticky. Maybe it's just the playback. I don't know. I might turn the music down a bit. Let me do that in the game. Gonna turn the music. I need my main menu up. Let's try that. That should be a bit better. Yeah, I don't understand why my voice sounds fine when I play it on my end, but people say they can't hear it very well on their end. That might be better. There we go. I think that should be fine. I'm just a very soft-spoken person. So, I have family members that say, you need to stop yelling into the microphone. Sometimes I do get that. It's like, you need to talk softer. So, I should be. Which is weird. Doesn't make any sense. Which I do get my chit-chatty a little louder than usual. But I don't know. I don't know. I signed on because I wanted to get the pop filter working. The other thing that I wanted to check is to see if the auto dubbing is working. So there's about, I think, 100,000 YouTube content creators that have access to dubbing or something like that. And you're supposed to get a notification if you've been entered in for that. But I don't think I got access. I'm not important enough. I'm gonna change the title for this because it says World of Warcraft and FS22. I'm gonna delete some of this. Rename it. Farming Simulator 25. Fun on Huntan. Pantai. That should be good for a title. There we go. That should be saved. And then, of course, the thumbnail says EV Canyon Crossing. I probably should change that. We'll choose. We'll probably choose my last Huntan Pantai. And then I can add it to a playlist, I guess. Farming Simulator 25. Yeah. But yeah, I was saying, they are going to be I have a feeling that like Christmas week, I don't know what it is, but I think YouTube is going to give us like a whole whack of cool stuff for creating live streams and YouTube videos and stuff during Christmas week, because they've got all sorts of like beta tests running, which I've mentioned on a few of my live streams. I mentioned the dubbing, I mentioned the hype, I've mentioned also the jewel system that's supposed to replace, I think, super stickers. So there's all these, and all of these things have been talked about since like the summer. So they keep on bringing up these things in the weekly chit chat. So it's getting rolled out, but I don't have access to it yet. So I'm kind of excited about that. So good. Let's see what we can do. A cultivation project. So there's a lot of interesting stuff that us content creators can look forward to. Some content creators are getting it already, but I'm not eligible yet. I was like, come on! I'm excited. The dubbing, I think, is pretty good. On your YouTube channel, there's all kinds of new people. Oh, yeah, you should probably play with them. Get to know how they work, Nick. I want to get the dubbing to work, because I'm a Canadian content creator. So, if I can have my content dubbed, that means it'll translate into other languages. So I get taxed less if I do that. So, like, since I started looking into the tax stuff, I have a tax treaty. If I have someone watch my content from outside the United States, I don't have to pay any tax. So, whereas if I have someone in the United States, they watch it, I get taxed, I think, about 25% on ad revenue, apparently. So that's based on my treaty. So if I have like more people watch my content from India, or I point out India because they have so many people, then I get to keep all the money without having to pay so much taxes, or being double dinged on taxes, essentially. Yeah, taxes are weird with YouTube, so let me just put it this way. If an American watches my content from the United States, then from what I understand, I will get a 25% withholding of the revenue, which will stay in the States. And then when I file my taxes, I get taxed again Canadian-wise. So learning on it, I'm more incentivized to have more people outside of the United States watch my content, I guess. Because then I would only get taxed by Canada. So, based on my tax treaty. So that's how I understand it. It's weird. So. Because I had to watch like all sorts of stuff on it when I was trying to get my tax forms filled out this past week. I was like, okay. not that I think but mind you, because my dollar is lower. Because like I think our dollar is like 70 cents to your dollar. So if I'm paid, they usually, I think the amount is in US dollars. So technically I would still probably make a profit, like a very strong profit, because our dollar is like weaker than your dollar, as I understand it. But if my dollar was like, if it was dollar for dollar, then I probably wouldn't make very much money with Americans watching my content, which I just don't understand. So it's weird how tax treaties work and everything like that. It's kind of hard to say. Ooh, someone joined me. BB joined the server. I gotta make BB, I'm gonna make you something. I got to our management. Let's give you, I guess, you can buy stuff. Go. So, anyways, it's all very interesting stuff. I don't know. So if you start a channel, there's all sorts of tax stuff. I think in the United States it's a little easier. So if you're like an American content creator, it's not so bad because you're only going to get taxed based on, well, whatever your tax codes are in the States, right? But it gets a little complicated for those that aren't Americans that are doing content, because we have to like set up like tax stuff. But oh well, it's sort of all up in the arm. I don't think I'll get any money this year. I mean, I have obviously had donations, but the problem is I can't verify my PIN because in Canada, our postal workers are on strike, so the PIN is in the mail. And it doesn't look like I'm gonna be, I have a feeling by the new year, that's when I'm going to get my PIN or something from YouTube, whatever that is. So I was like, okay. So it's kind of crazy, I'm telling you. Like, okay, we're gonna cross this field. Yeah, and then if I put the PIN in, that verifies who I am, and then that means that the money will leave YouTube and go into my Google AdSense account. So AdSense basically handles the money, if that makes sense. So what happens is if I get a super chat or ad revenue or anything like that, it's first shows up like on my YouTube account, and then it eventually gets transferred over to AdSense, and then AdSense sends it over to my bank account or my payment method. So it's all very interesting. So, am I in the right field? I'm having mental issues at the moment. Let's see here. I need to go back here. I need to go here. Yeah, I'm on field 2. Oh, is this a weeder? Is this a weeding contract? No, it's a cultivating contract. Why is it not cultivating? I don't know what I'm doing anymore, people. What am I doing? I'm just, I'm losing it, I'm telling you. Okay. It says I should be able to do field 2. But it's not working. This is, is this a broken contract? Is there broken contracts? Does anyone know? I don't know how much YouTube takes. I never seen the difference. Oh. Yeah, for me, I think they take about 25%. It's a tax withholding. And that's stipulated in the US tax laws. So every company, whether it's YouTube or maybe if I'm working for General Motors or I'm a doctor, anything, there's about a 25% withholding. And then whatever I get left, I have to declare in Canadian tax. Now, so it's kind of a learning curve. If you're an American, it's not so bad, I don't think, because, well, you just file your taxes as per normal, really. But it's still advantageous to me because, like, I think how it works is that if an American buys a super sticker, it's paid in American dollars, and then it gets transferred over to Canadian dollars. And then that means I would actually get more Canadian dollars because our dollar is lower than the American dollar. It's like worth less, if that makes sense. So and our dollar's I think really low right now. Don't know what we're at right now. Let me see what it is. What's the translation? Let me find out. 1 Canadian dollar is Canada dollar to American. Yeah, it's 70 cents, basically. Yeah. So that means that the American dollar is stronger than the Canadian dollar, is what I'm saying. So that means in currency translation, whenever it does get like an American dollar gets transferred or exchanged, a conversion. Let me do a conversion. American dollar conversion. let's see here. So if I have 1 Canadian dollar, it's worth 70 cents. So let's say, for instance, Nick, you gave me a super chat that's like worth $1, which that would mean that your $1 would give me $1.42 Canadian, if that makes sense. Because your dollar is stronger than mine. So. So let me see here. Let's say maybe you gave me a $5 super chat. Well, how much would I get for that? Go ahead, $5. So if you gave me $5, I would get it would be worth $7.09 Canadian. So I got an extra $2.09. But if, for instance, the Canadian dollar was dollar for dollar, that would mean that I would just get $5. So if you gave me $5, then it would be equal $5. So that means that I wouldn't make as much then. So having a weaker Canadian dollar gives me more Canadian money, basically, if that makes sense. Not that I want to go ahead and say, Root, yeah, let's just dump that dollar. I don't want to do that. But some people do think that way. I mean, I suppose if they, like, you know, get their currency, like, in American dollars, and then they live in Canada, right? Then I guess there are probably some Canadians that say that, yeah, let's just make the Canadian dollar drop to 40 cents. I mean, like, that would mean that someone would make a lot of money. There's a lot of people that actually do cross-border work. I didn't know how many Canadians actually cross the border every day to work in the United States. Some of them are doctors too. So if they go into the United States and work as a doctor, I mean, we all know doctors make a lot of money, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I think doctors make a lot in the States. So if they cross the border and they work in a U.S. hospital and they make a lot of money, their paychecks are probably pretty large when they come back into Canada. So kind of interesting. But mind you that there is still the withholding clause. So they would still pay a little bit more taxes, I think. If I understand it. So, hello, Rocket. Don't know why this contract's not getting done. Maybe I have to lower this? This is not hard. Oh, that's my problem. There you go. I've been talking too much, guys. I apologize. The server is up, by the way, if anyone wants to join in. You're welcome to do so. So, yeah, so taxes are all very interesting. That's all I have to say on the whole matter. There's all sorts of stuff that I've been learning, I think, since I started my YouTube channel. So, it's a head scratcher at times. And if you're in a different, like, country or something, you guys might have, like, I don't know, maybe you're in the UK and I imagine you might have like different tax laws too or something. I don't know. Peculiar. Alright. Wow, I got so many people watching. Thank you. Did I get like a rated or something? I'm not used to having this many people pop in. Mind you, I don't stream at this time, do I, very often? So thank you. If I did get a raid, thank you. And thank you if you're not came in on a raid, well, thank you anyways. It's great. This is crazy. When I get FS22 is joining you in FS25. Yes, please do. And like I said, the server is gonna be up all the time, so I'm not gonna like take it down. I think if there is a mistake that gets happened on the server, someone just has to tell me something went wrong. Because all I have to really do is I just have to like the server saves a bunch of saves, so I just have to roll back the save. So it's not too bad. 9:50 a.m. for you. Oh, is it? It's 10 to 12 here. So I mainly came on because I wanted to try out some of the new features from YouTube. I was hoping that maybe I had gotten eligible for it, but I didn't. So I'm sad about that. But I'll get it eventually. I'm hoping maybe Christmas week YouTube will like release all these experiments to everybody. And then I'll be like, yay! Because they're like, I've been sharing on my community page with you guys like some of the cool stuff, and I've been talking about it. But I'm super excited about the dub, but I don't have access, so I'm sad about that. Excited and sad at the same time. 6 p.m. for you. Yes. Is it a nice day for you? 2:52 a.m. for you? Okay. Yeah, because you're probably like what? Nick, you're in what? Central time zone? I don't know. I'm on the west coast of Canada. So I get can't really say I'm the last time zone because there's still Hawaii, isn't there? Right? There's like Hawaii. I also updated my microphone a bit. I went on Amazon and I bought something called a pop filter. So I added that on. It's supposed to make my voice clearer a bit. So that if I say like S, like anything, pronounce any words with S in it, or P, it kind of sounds a little more smoother. So it should make my voice clearer to a degree. 31 degrees Celsius already. I'm sweating so much. Yes, that's a bit hot. I don't... that would be me in shorts, and I would have a fan on all the time if it's like doing that. So... Bean and G with friends right now, so I may not talk much. Oh, it's quite alright, Rocket. You do. Also, Simulations SA, I'm glad that you could make it on the server. I actually had to figure out how to sign in or what might have been going wrong. What I probably should do is maybe switch it to like a lowercase k, because it's not the first time that the case sensitivity was an issue. So I might switch it to a lowercase k later. So because I mean, most people when they type in like a password, they just want to type it in. They don't want to capitalize it, right? So that might be a little bit more friendlier, I think. So I think I'm gonna make that change. But I'll do that later. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning or something during the day. Because I think I had, what was it? Had the Stim guy join me. So, and I gave him the password and he had a similar issue. So I think keeping everything with passwords should be all lowercase, I think. So the reason why I put it in with capital is because I generally always put it as a capital because it's a name, right? So yeah, that's another thing too. Oh, pro tip on passwords on there too. If you have like a cheat sheet, let's say you have like a notepad document, you can actually copy it and you should be able to paste it in too, I think. So I've done that too. So go figure. But I'm gonna change it to a lowercase k. I'm gonna do that tomorrow though. In the morning. Because tomorrow I'm going to be adding some more mods. Because I think there was a couple of... the Vicon Baler was released, I think, today, right? And I think there was a couple of other... some more auto-load stuff, I think, was released this week. I'm not sure yesterday or today. So I'm going to add that in. And I can't remember what else was really added. So... So all sorts of interesting things, I think, been released. So, and I'm pretty sure that they're all cross-platform supported too. So, but I was almost kind of worried that the Vicon was not going to get released. I was like, no, because I haven't heard anything, and I've asked people about it. Have you heard anything about Vicon? And I was like, no, I haven't. So I'm particularly happy that they added that in. I think a lot of people in the community are really happy about that. And I think there was a couple of other mods too, but I can't remember. I'll have to rewatch the news video, I think tomorrow, just to grab it. Mind you, there will probably be another new news video tomorrow. By saying that 5 times as fast, eh? So, could be interesting. Oh, there goes JB or GB, the rock collector. There we go. I'm gonna have to start working on, I guess, a Discord, I think, too. Well, maybe I'll make that tomorrow's experiment or thing to do. I've never run a multiplayer server before, so I mean I've had one through 22, but it was a bit restrictive because it was like PC only, and then you needed to have, because the map that I had on there was like PD Canyon Crossing, so, and you have to have the Platinum DLC, and so it wasn't really friendly for people to join. It was always there, but it was a bit of a pain to join. But this one's going to be different. This one's just a cross-play platform server, so everybody should be able to join regardless of, you know, what platform you're on. And I think what will end up happening is I'll probably have like a PC version, because at some point there's PV Rivers is going to get released. So my server that I use for PV Canyon Crossing, I will probably just delete that and change it over to FS25. So, and then I'll run PV Rivers, I guess, the plan. But that won't be for a while till that gets built. So yeah, so far so good. And then we're, how many weeks are we from Christmas? I have to bring up a calendar for that. We'll get really close. December calendar. So we have, today's the 10th, or actually it's the 11th. So we've got about 2 weeks, really. So we have to get through next week, and then the following week after that, and then it'll be Christmas week and New Year's week after that. So should be interesting. And everybody's going to be excited because they're going to get their, I don't know, version of Farming Simulator 25 and all sorts of other goodies and stuff. I bet you some people are getting, is anyone getting gaming PC? Or a new Xbox or a new PlayStation? Or I guess if it's a gift you probably wouldn't know, but maybe some of you guys surmise you're getting something. The fact that you can. So, I'll be curious. That's the best part about Christmas. You get all this cool stuff. I'm not exactly sure what I'm getting. All I know is that I had some Amazon packages sent to me today and yesterday. So they're sitting underneath the tree. I'll have to find out what that'll be when Christmas hits. So I was told you're not allowed to open them up yet. You gotta wait. Like, okay. Like, gosh darn it. But it's a lot of fun though. Yep. We're almost done this contract over here. A bit. I got BB helping. He's doing the contract. I think he's ahead of me. He's at 40. Yeah, he's at 59%. Or wait, does that mean? No, he's at 40%. Let the contract races begin. But to be honest, I think I probably have an unfair advantage because I started earlier, and then my implement is wider as well. So we're gonna get a lot of money too. It's gonna help out because we're gonna get all sorts of stuff. I've not been able to afford anything for Christmas for the last. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy, that's for sure. My budget has been a little lower than some years too. So I've only been able to buy a few gifts for a few people. And then I switched over some baking goods too. That's something that I've done. Today I did gingerbread and Rice Krispie squares with peanut butter in them. So I don't know if you guys, if you like Rice Krispie squares, try putting like some peanut butter in, like maybe a cup of peanut butter. And I don't know, it just tastes so good. So whenever you're melting like your marshmallows, you throw the peanut butter in, and you kind of boil it all together with your vanilla, and then you throw your Rice Krispies into the bowl and mix it all together. Once you try it, unless you're allergic to peanuts, then maybe use a substitute. Like if you have a peanut allergy, can you do Nutella? Or maybe you can't do Nutella. But give it a try if you can. If you're not allergic to peanuts. Something that I want to try too, because I thought about it too, is like taking a jar of jam, putting like a cup of jam in there, and then mix that in. So probably a strawberry jam. I wouldn't use a jelly though, I don't think. Because a jelly tends to be like, I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of texture to it, I guess. I have a feeling it might melt and just turn to, I don't know, mush, I guess? I don't know. Because you kind of want something with a Rice Krispie square where it's just going to kind of dry out a bit, right? So. Try Rice Krispies with caramel condensed milk. Ooh. Now that's something I never thought about. I do like caramel. There's these little caramel squares. So I would probably get those. Throw the condensed milk in with it. And then with the Rice Krispies. Okay. I was actually thinking about Rice Krispies to improve it too. But since you've confirmed it, that's probably something else I might try. So thank you, SA. I'm going to put that down as a suggestion. So I will do condensed milk and caramel Rice Krispies. And then I will do a peanut butter and jelly or jam Rice Krispies and try that. Just to enhance the flavor and change it up. For some reason, the traditional Rice Krispie just doesn't do it for me. It's got to have something else in it. So. I missed a spot here. Yeah. I always have to find something new to make life taste better. Especially with food. And gingerbread turned out great today too, because I did some gingerbread. In the past, I've either burnt the gingerbread or the gingerbread ends up like hard as a rock and you break your teeth on it. But not today. I seem to have gotten the right mixture or whatever. Yeah, gingerbread, from my understand, is like probably the most difficult cookie to make. From my experience. But I'm glad that I won't have to break my teeth on any gingerbread this year. It's good too, because I actually am going to be giving a couple of my friends some of these goodies. So, and I know last year I had some of my friends say, I don't know about your cooking. And so I was like, well, next year, I said to them, well, okay. As their eyebrow raises and then look at me. And then I say, well, it's the thought that counts, right? And says, yeah, unless Not unless I have to end up going to the dentist because there's a cracked tooth. So, but this year it's good. So I got some good Rice Krispies, and then I've got good gingerbread that's soft. So that's the main thing. You can only make brownies? Yep. Yeah, that's one of my go-tos as well. I usually do. It's so easy, especially if you get like those you probably get the same as I do, the instant mix box. Because I think it's like you just throw water and egg in it and then beat it all together and then poof, throw it in the pan. So I have done that a few times myself. I almost thought about doing brownies, but I thought, no. I'll do something different or unique, more Christmassy, like. Something else, instant cake mixes. I've had those as well. Be easy. And then the only other thing is I've experimented with bread because I have like a bread maker. So what did I put in? I made cinnamon bread. So I take like the regular, bread recipe, and then I just, as an added ingredient, I threw cinnamon in it. And that actually tasted pretty good. Apparently you can make different flours. One thing that I want to try is like popcorn flour. I watched on YouTube one day that someone took like popcorn and put it into like a food processor and got the popcorn to grind all the way down to like the consistency of flour and use that to make bread. So for them it seemed to be fine. I don't know how good it would be, but I thought that's kind of interesting. You can do that with nuts too, apparently. So you could like peanut butter or peanut flour. Well, that's kind of interesting. Walnuts, I guess. I'm not a big fan of walnuts, to tell you the truth. I find that they're maybe a little acidic, I guess. I don't know. They bit difficult to eat for some reason. I don't know why. So the taste something. I do like hazelnuts. I guess you could do cashews and other nuts as well. Oh, you know what else? I wonder what you could probably put in Rice Krispies. Has anyone tried like raisins? I wonder if raisins would taste good in Rice Krispies. I've never tried raisins before. I think raisins would be a great addition to maybe Rice Krispies. I like eating handfuls of raisins. Cashews. Oh. Okay, so cashews and raisins would be a good addition together, I think. You're on to something. I like that idea. I would be totally on board for that. Cashews, raisins. Yep, that would work good. I think else. What else is there? What is the I think here. There's like a shell around it, and it's small, and it's like almost slightly open all the time, and it's like green. The nut, pistachios. Oh yes, pistachios. I would like to try that too. I think I love pistachios. I'm gonna add those in. Maybe throw them all together. That would be my thing. And it'll mix it all together, and it would be just great, I think. Go crazy. And then someone suggested gummy bears, but I don't know if the gummy bear would melt. That's another thing. I don't know if gummy bears would work. That might be too much, though. Pecan nuts also have a shell, I think. Yep, you're right. Pecans as well. Pecans would be good. But I was thinking of pistachios, I think. Then there's sunflower seeds, but I think sunflower seeds are too small. I don't think I would put those. Pecans would go with your other idea where you were talking about caramel. Because you said put caramel in with the Rice Krispies with condensed milk. Then you can throw in, I would probably put in the pecans. And then I would probably put some dark chocolate powder. I think, and then mix all of that together, I think would be a good combination, I think. So it would be like, I don't know, like chocolate covered turtles. I don't know if you've ever had those before. It would be something similar like that, but it would be a Rice Krispies square, of course, instead. And then dark chocolate. I think I like dark chocolate more because if you put the dark chocolate in, I think it'll be better. Because your marshmallow is way too sweet as it is, and you've got your caramel, which is sweet as well. So then you need something to kind of offset that a bit. So I think maybe something like either chunks of dark chocolate, or you can get like dark chocolate cocoa powder. I have lots of dark chocolate cocoa powder, so I usually mix that into all sorts of things. Yeah, I think we're brainstorming some good stuff here to improve these Rice Krispie squares. People are going to be like, oh, okay, I'm making Rice Krispie squares later. And if you want a different texture, you can use corn flakes too instead of Rice Krispie squares, Rice Krispies. I've done that once. It kind of gives you like a crunch flavor to it. And it adds a little bit of a interesting change to, I guess the breakfast bar, I guess, or breakfast square, I guess. I guess you could probably even put in different cereals. So if you wanted to do Fruit Loops or Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh, we're done. And close this out. Cultivator contract is finished. Hit collect. Here, let's see. We're up to $59. 59,000. That's doing good. Okay, what else do we got for contracts? Cultivation still. Harvesting. That's a corn. This one's worth more. Maybe I'll do that one. Let's borrow these ones. The lease machines are waiting for you at the top. Okay, sounds good. I have to sort this mess out here. this trailer a little bit forward. Or back it up a bit. I wonder if I can hook it up to the back of this, can I? Or tried before. Nope, I can't. I can use the other tractor though. I'll move the pea harvester out of the way. And I should be okay at that point. Okay. This up. Did my music go off? I think it did. It went quiet for some reason. Why is it not playing? I'll put it at the top of the list of songs. There we go, that's better. And I think my game audio is a little static. I'm probably going to just turn the in-game audio off. I think that'll be fine. I'll fix that later. Just turn the master volume to 0. Just have music in my voice, I guess. I'll figure out why it seems staticky. It could be just my headset. Maybe it's coming through just fine on the stream. I don't know. I'll re-listen to the stream later. That just fixes itself, does it? I'm gonna move the pea harvester out of the way. Oh, and auto fixed itself. We'll park this over here. Go.
I really don't care. I will go anywhere.
Get back in here. We will mosey on down to our next field, which is field 14.
Cause I see you in every corner. All the buildings and streets where your name.
So yeah, I'm fully like in Christmas mode at the moment. So I've been like that, I think, all weekend for the most part, trying to get everything done. I had to go. I think I probably went a little too late on trying to buy gifts and stuff like that. But I did everything right. I did okay. We're gonna go to field 14. Because the Canada Post thing is definitely affecting things because they're on strike. So that means that's our national carrier. So that means you have to rethink how you're... Which way am I going? Yeah, I'm going the right way. You have to rethink how you're going to do everything. And a lot of my family members don't live in British Columbia. That's on the west coast of Canada. Most of them live in Ontario. So that means if I'm going to get something for a family member, I have to ship it. So same with cards, right? Like if you do gift cards or anything like that, same thing, right? So this year ended up being, I guess, an Amazon Christmas. So that I could make sure that my family members got some gifts. So, and if usually I get things together like kind of last minute, and which works out okay. I could have probably did my ordering or purchasing and stuff like next week and still get it to someone in time. But I'm glad that I did it this week because there's a bit of constraints on the courier services and stuff like that, which you don't want. So like we have like UPS and Pearl later, they were like saying, we're too big, we can't handle the excess load. We're gonna have to start saying no or delaying shipping. So it's kind of weird. It's the first time we've ever actually had like you know, a postal strike, but it was strategic. They wanted to make sure that they get whatever they need to get for their job, I guess. So and they've been on strike for about 3 weeks now, I think. During the winter, so some parts of Canada have like snow. So it's kind of interesting too because I was watching them on the news. So usually with a union, they have to pay like union dues, right? So I was like, well, how the heck are these guys going to stay warm during the winter? So usually the union dues kind of help like with, you know, like lawyers and stuff like that, right? But also to probably feed the people, and I don't know, kind of somehow help them out on the picket line. So what was interesting is there's like these fire barrels out on like coastal properties, and I noticed that they had like about a truckload of firewood delivered at all these you know, places that they're striking, right? But okay, well, they're staying warm. That's interesting. So that's how Canadian, I guess, postal strike works. You get a fire barrel and you get a lot of firewood. So I thought that was kind of interesting because I wasn't too sure. Because most of the time, I think past postal strikes have always happened like in the spring, or other companies probably strike more during the spring or summer months where it's not snowing. So go figure. Those brave postal workers. But I guess they're, you know, maybe used to it. Because if you think of it, you know, they have to walk door to door in the rain, right? So it's probably nothing to them, to tell you the truth. To be out in the cold. So probably like, just give us some, you know, whatever you call it, fire. Just give us some firewood and a fire barrel and maybe an odd sandwich, and we'll be fine. So I'm gonna put this on here. Okay. All right. How do we get this going? Let's go in here. I gotta hit OK. That's right. So I'm gonna back up a bit. Okay. We'll just drive forward. See if we can. There we go. Perfect. This is soybean. This is the first time I've harvested soybean or even seen the texture for it. It seems, I don't know, the plant structure seems more real, eh? Compared to like FS22. Mind you, I've never seen soybean in real life, so I don't know. It seems more real to me anyways. I don't know if you guys have seen soybean before. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if this is real or not. Color.
you're missing. I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright.
Go down
These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true.
I'm wondering, I don't think I'll get all of this in one mode, I don't think.
This Christmas, I only
Hard to say.
wanna be close to you.
And then, let's see, tomorrow I'll probably do another live stream as well. So, this one I kind of just threw together. It's kind of odd, you know? Like, I just like, oh, I'm just gonna throw a stream together and not do anything really crazy about it. And then, voila, I get like a whole whack of people that want to watch. Like, hey, right on. Oh. But it's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I guess Wednesday morning. But it's kind of cool. I like it.
Well, I'm all for Christmas.
There's something else that I'm gonna probably do tomorrow. Like I saw that there's a new tool for Windows. I'm always looking for ways to, you know, get better performance out of my PC or new PC tools and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try it out tomorrow, and then if I live stream, I'll talk a bit about it. So it's supposed to do all sorts of things. One thing that I didn't know is that you could actually transfer some of your CPU performance to your network card. That was kind of interesting. I never heard of that before. Have you guys ever heard of that? Where you can, like, there's a way to transfer some of your PC processing over to your network card? Never heard of that before. So I'm going to be looking into that tomorrow as well. Not sure if that affects your bandwidth or anything like that. That might be a bad thing for me to do. But there's this tool has a whole whack of other stuff that I can turn off a few things. So it has a very sleek interface too that I noticed. So it's available apparently on the Microsoft Store. So I give that a try. Just kind of geek out on all this stuff.
Come to Bethlehem and see him whose birth the angels sing.
So that's a few things for me to do tomorrow, I guess.
Come adore on Bethlehem. Christ the Lord, the newborn King.
Now we'll be able to see what we will get for tomorrow, I guess, for mods. So I usually have a routine. I usually check. I usually watch DJ Go Ham. I'll watch like his video just to see what came out. I guess Farm Sim 23 got an update, didn't it? I saw a bit of that. And then I think there's like a new piece of equipment that you can get for like you have to buy $1, cost $1 or something. So if you play on mobile, there's an update for the mobile version of the game apparently. I've never played the mobile version, so I've talked to some people, some folks in my community play it, or have talked about it. So And I've seen all that I know or I have seen is just basically the gameplay stuff that I've seen on YouTube from people live streaming it. So um, I'm kind of surprised, at the quality of the game. So one thing that I had wondered whether or not we might see, because we have cross-platform um with Xbox and PlayStation, like the quality of the machines are almost identical to um, the quality on the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So I wonder if they might do like some sort of like cross-platform mobile version or something like that. Not sure if anyone wants to play with people on mobile or not, but I don't know. It's just something that popped into my brain. I thought, I was like, I wonder if they would ever even try something like that. That would be pretty Frankenstein, if you ask me. What do you guys think? SA, what would you think about playing against a mobile player or with a mobile player? Like from like 25. And I think it depends on. I would have to probably be a very powerful phone to do it, though. I would imagine if they did actually pull something like that off. Something that probably uses the Snapdragon processor or something like that. Is that has been, I think that's like the most enticing kind of processor, mobile processor, I think, these days. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
And the snow has just begun to fall outside. I wondered if that ring slid off your finger. I wonder if you ever really tried.
Down here, I've got almost full, 74%. Got a bit of fog coming in, I think, on the field. I haven't seen a tornado yet. Pretty sure I have that turned on. Kind of freaky. Have big giant tornadoes just fly right in. I am prepared though. I put that what is it, the air siren or whatnot. I grabbed that mod and decided to put that in. It worked pretty good. It's up at the farm. Good way to warn everybody. Hey, look out. I'm at 89%. Oh dear. Nope. Don't do that. That would have been a crash and a half, I think. Go ahead and rush this down to the end here. Enable straw swap. I think you still need that mod, I think, to do that. The contract straw contract mod. I don't think that's out on 22 yet. I enjoy that mod. Oh, I'm not sure if that was ever cross-platform though on FS22. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and I'm gonna go get the tipper now. Trailer, that's over here. Oh, okay. Thank you for helping out, by the way. And I understand it's pretty hot. Don't. If you're playing on a computer, it just pumps up the heat even more. So, yeah, try to keep cool, man. It's not fun being in hot weather. I gladly send you some of my cold weather. I don't mind. I could split half of the temperature with you. Probably we would both break even with good weather if we did that. If only that was a thing. I think we're gonna go this way. I've actually live streamed too with the warm weather, but I had like a fan running on my desk, and I had like a fan behind me. I had the curtains closed, and I had air conditioning going in a separate room. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna cheat, or no, I have to go all the way around because there's a waterway. No cheating. That's one thing that I'm hoping that the pop filter will help with. Because supposedly if there's like, part of it is supposed to get rid of any excess wind, like that comes from your mouth. So I wonder if it would actually deflect like a fan. Could probably try that out just to see. It's a piece that you put on your microphone. So when I first bought the microphone, I never decided to buy one because for this microphone it's quite expensive, and it's only like a piece of plastic with like a grate system on it. I was like, I don't know if I really should buy that. Like, is it worth it? And so I thought, nope, I won't buy it now. I'll probably buy it around Christmas during a sale or something. So that's what I did. Where's my, I guess I can go over here. But I think it has fixed with the quality though. I think. I'll have to compare. I'll listen to an older stream and then this stream and see if I notice a difference. Not that it's huge. It's not like a huge tweak, I don't think. any little bit helps, I guess. Things better. Alright, soybeans are getting left out. I like the fact that I can tell how much is going into the crampies. I think that's pretty cool. And it tells you like how much is in there, how full it is. That's a great feature trying to put in the FS25. Okay, we're going to turn this on. Back forward. And that's a decent size trailer, so I will get the entire field in there. And then I will be able to just rush down, I think, with one load, I hope. I like trying to get like one load of material, like one run. Okay, here, am I picking it all up? Yes, I am.
Chilling and having a good
here.
time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family.
We're at about $67. I wonder if we have anything purchased. I'll just look at my equipment list. Oh, there's some stuff that is for sale too. Okay. Interesting. Mods and DLCs. I don't know how you check out the garage. Am I at the end? Nope. I have to go into P again. I'm still getting used to 25, where everything is. Next menu? What does that do? Oh, that just says that. DLCs. Vehicles there. Okay. Hello is Tiki partner. I'm almost to the end. I'll have to check that in a sec on my next way down. Nope. And like I said, if anyone wants to join the server, they're more than welcome to. It's up all the time, so just look for like it's cross-platform, so everyone should be able to join. And just do a search for Kiram, and the password is Kiram with a capital K. But I'm going to change it to a lowercase k tomorrow in the morning when I think I'm going to be adding some mods tomorrow. So, and then at some point I'll have to give you like permissions to the farm, I guess. We'll have to sign in together. I think Farm Manager can apply it, so I've given Farm Manager access to SA. So we'll see how far this farm gets to, I guess. Long run. Okay, let's go back in here. Vehicles. We're at the end here. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the it's a bit low. Because I'll probably get a little extra. I guess these we can buy. Yeah, all of this will get into one load, so that'll make it easier. We're going to the port with all of this, down to the dock. We just have to go into town. I can follow this road. It's good. I've got a little bit more over here to pick up. Forgot about that. Type back in. There we go. So hopefully I'll get a bonus. Guess we will see. We just got the final triangle to swipe up. Now just reverse and we'll get up and add it in, which I think will be great. Definitely excited about Christmas week. Oh, and New Year's I'm doing, I think, a joint stream with the sim guy as well, so that should be great. I guess that will be what, three Thursdays or Wednesdays from now. Yeah, that'll be New Year's. We did that like last year as well. We had like a New Year's live stream together, with all of us together. Both of us. I think we did. I can't remember what map we were on. So we're gonna do that again this year. So it'll be good. It's good to collaborate with other content creators. Do something with other people. I think we're going on his server. I think he's doing Frontier, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, turn that off. I've never played on the Frontier map, so that'll be interesting. Okay, where am I headed? I gotta go back this way. Yeah, go over there. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making a Christmas memory. I also like doing logging, so it could be a fun adventure, and grass cutting as well. So that Vicon bit is gonna help out big time. Okay, how do I get to town? I think I have to go over here. I'm gonna make a turn here. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you, baby. This year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang down the road we go. Isn't this how it is supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it is supposed to be? Making our Christmas here. Have to be careful because there's like one-way street, and I sometimes make the mistake of going down the wrong road. But I think I'm going to be okay. Because most of the time when I have a problem, I'm coming in from the east side of the oops. From the east side of the village, I guess. Through here. So this is a two-way street, should be fine. There's a big boat over here. Is the boat there always? Never really paid attention. I'm pretty sure the boat doesn't move. Probably there all the time. Yeah, I think I do recall seeing that boat before. Go over here. Fellowship. This way. Go ahead and empty out. Oh. Okay, hopefully this is the right spot. Alright, go do this. Yep, bricking, it's going to sell it. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and cash this in. That'll give us quite a bit of money. There we go. Stone picking, wood transport. Here. Guess I should probably move this back to the farm. It's been sitting here forever. What is this, peas? I'm not sure about the spinach over here. If it's finished or ready to go. I'm gonna go take a peek at it. I did some crop destruction here. Still says it's growing. Needs lime. We're in November, so I have to wait till I think the spring before it starts growing again. A single thing of honey. Go this way. Ah! Go, car. This beef harvester, I guess, doesn't go very quickly. Or can I increase it? Nope. 25 kilo. kilometers per hour. There's this one hill that's a bit challenging. I wonder how the Oxbow will do on that hill. There's a hill on the road that's pretty steep. Even a tractor will slow right down too. And I think I seen someone try an 8 on it, and it kind of goes really slow too. So it's kind of a crazy hill. We'll get this parked on the farm. This is the hill. Well, actually, up closer to the farm is where that van is right now. That's where it usually gets a little things slow down right at that point. In all honesty, I shouldn't actually have this pea harvester. For some reason, something glitched out and I ended up keeping it. So I'm not sure how that happened. Because I did take out a contract and then I had to stop the server for some reason. What's growing in here? Let's see how this is going. Wheat is growing. Fertilizer is great. Yield bonus is 97%. Actually, this actually went up the hill quite nicely. But anyways, when I stopped the server and rebooted it, poof, I had this like for free. So, and it kind of glitched out because I ended up with another pea harvester with another tractor trailer. And so those two items disappeared when I finished the contract, but this pea harvester did not go. So it's like I got like a free gift or something. So we're gonna put this down here. If I have any peas to do, at least I have a harvester. So park it right here. There we go. Got the trailer. What else? Got mushrooms over here. And yep. I think I'll be fine for now. I don't think I have to move these out of the way. Are these heavy? Oh, I guess I can't pick them up. Okay. And then over here I have saplings. So we will be using these to plant rice. I don't own a planter yet, but planters are pretty cheap, I noticed, so didn't have any problems there. And then these greenhouses are making kimchi. Well, the ingredients for kimchi, and they're getting sent over to my production. Canning factory, yeah, over here. Yeah, kimchi. Chili peppers, garlic, spinach. Or spring onion, sorry. Missing materials. Napa cabbage. Where's that? I bet you it's the Napa cabbage, is it? Yeah, it's the Napa cabbage. Do I have Napa cabbage going? Yeah, I do. It's just that it's very slow, I guess. Have any. They're activated. Yeah, that's active. Yep. Maybe Napa cabbage is very slow growing. But it's there. But it is the weakest link, to tell you the truth. So I guess it's a very slow production. I guess Napa cabbage. Go figure. Alright. Well, I think, let's see, what time is it? It's a bit late for me. We are at 1 a.m. my time. I think I'm going to call it a live stream there. I do want to get some sleep, but I am not up too late. So I think it's been about a 2-hour live stream, which isn't too shabby. So thank you everybody for popping in. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, the server is up and available for people to check out if they want to. And it'll remain running. So hopefully, maybe we'll see you guys in the future on the server, perhaps, or in a future live stream. So remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and happy farming.